Welcome back to Fun, Fierce, Unfuckwithable. I'm Alisa Davis, and today we're kicking off a brand new mini-series inside this podcast all about human design profiles. Profiles are one of my favorite pieces in human design because they answer a question I hear constantly. Why do I do the things I do? Why do I think this way, feel this way, or keep repeating certain patterns? Your profile is the blueprint for how you move through life, how you learn, how you relate to other people. It's like the costume you wear and the role you play in the movie of your life, the book of your life, shaping both how you see the world and how the world sees you. So, in this mini-series, we're going to explore all 12 human design profiles one at a time. Today, we're starting with mine, the 1-3 profile. So, if you're a 1-3 or you love someone who is, listen up, because this one might blow your mind. Your human design profile is made up of two numbers. For example, 1-3, 5-1, 4-6. The first number comes from what's called your conscious personality. This is how you see yourself. The second number comes from what's called your unconscious design. It's how other people experience and see you, even if you're not aware of it. Together, these two numbers create the lens through which you live your life. And just to make it a little bit clearer, if the top number in your profile is smaller than the bottom number, you're what's called a personal destiny profile. Your life is mostly about your own journey, your own process, your own experiences. If your top number is bigger than the bottom number, like a 5-1 instead of a 1-3, that's called a transpersonal destiny profile. Your life path is deeply connected to other people. You're here for relationships, karma, impact, and connections beyond just your own story. So for me as a 1-3, I'm a personal destiny profile. My path has been deeply about my own discoveries, my own research, and learning through my own experiments. I'm not here primarily for karma or to be a transpersonal bridge for others. I'm here to embody my own journey so I can then share it from lived experience. Let's start with the first part of the 1-3. Line 1 is called the investigator. Line 1 people are born researchers. We're the people who have to know. We don't trust surface level information. We need to go deep, learn it all, cross-check the sources, and build a rock-solid foundation before we ever feel safe stepping into the world with it. In my life, that has shown up like this. I don't dabble in anything. If I'm interested, I'm all in. When I discovered raw food over 25 years ago, I didn't just try a few recipes and call it a day. No, I became certified at the Ann Wigmore Institute, the Omega Health Institute, the Living Like Culinary Arts Institute, the Tree of Life Rejuvenation Center, studied with David Wolfe, and completed T. Colin Campbell's plant-based nutrition program, plus his advanced sustainability program. I had to know it inside out, upside down, every angle. Because unless I'm standing on solid ground, I don't feel safe enough to share what I know with others. That's line 1. Now, the gift of line 1 is incredible knowledge, depth, and reliability. But the shadow, perfectionism. This voice in our head that says, I can't share this yet. I don't know enough. I'm not ready. Now, let's talk about the second part of the 1-3, the line 3, the experiential learner. Line 3 people are here to learn by trial and error. We're not meant to learn by reading manuals or following someone else's perfect plan. We learn by getting in the game, trying everything, falling back, getting back up, falling again, getting back up, falling, getting back up. I used to call it failing. I used to call it making mistakes. But in truth, for a line 3, it's not failure. It's how we learn. My entire business history is a pure line 3. I opened a raw food culinary school. It didn't work out the way I thought it would. I opened a healthy cafe, closed it. Launched a kombucha and tea company, didn't work out. Started a microgreen business, same story and more. But every single one of those experiences taught me something invaluable. That's the gift of the line 3. Resilience, wisdom, and courage to keep experimenting. But the shadow side is feeling like something's broken in us, something's wrong, because we can't seem to get it right. Now, the magic and the madness of being a 1-3 is this. So what happens when you're both a line 1 and a line 3? You're someone who needs rock solid knowledge and has to test everything in real life. We 1-3s can study for years, but we'll never fully trust what we know until we've lived it. Like my recent adventure into TikTok videos. My line 1 researched ring lights, microphones, how to press record, how to hold my phone, how to do the pop socket, how to speak in under 60 seconds, how to even work the app itself. Then my line 3 got on camera, filmed a bunch of awkward takes, cried my eyes out, tried again, cried again, tried again, and learned how to do it through sheer experience. That's what being a 1-3 looks like in real life. We're built to speak truth and test it. And if you're a 1-3, you're not failing because you're starting over or pivoting again. That's literally how you're designed to operate. So begin to love it if you haven't already. When I learned what my profile was, my entire life made sense. I was like, yes. So why does knowing your profile matter? Because understanding your profile helps you drop the shame, the guilt, and the stories that say, I'm flaky, I'm a failure, I can't stick with anything, I'm too much of a perfectionist. Instead, now you can finally see, this is who I am. This is how I'm designed, and there's nothing wrong with me. Your profile is one of the biggest keys to living in alignment with your true self. Knowing you're a 1-3 lets you stop beating yourself up for researching everything to death. Give yourself permission to learn by trying and trying and trying again. Trust that even when something fails, it's not wasted time. It's how you're meant to gather wisdom that you can share with others. When you finally really take ownership of your profile, you stand in your power and you live life on your own terms. So let me ask you this. Where in your life are you judging yourself for needing to know more or for having to try things for yourself instead of just taking someone else's word for it? If you're a line 1, where in your life do you feel you can move forward or take action because you don't know enough yet? If you're a line 3, where in your life have you labeled yourself a failure for something that was simply meant to be an experiment, a way of learning? And if you're a 1-3 like me, where in your life are you caught between wanting everything to be perfectly researched and needing to get out there and just try it for yourself? So, if you're a 1-3, or if you love someone who is, follow me here on the podcast or on TikTok, and keep listening as we dive into all 12 profiles in this new series. Because the more you know about how you're designed, the more you'll love exactly who you are. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in to Fun, Fierce, Unfuckwithable. If today's episode sparks something within you, share it with a friend, or maybe just leave a review. It means the world to me, and it really helps us grow this community. And hey, maybe you'd rather not leave a review. If something simply resonated, I'd love to hear your thoughts, insights, or even your answers to the questions I asked. Want to explore your own human design or Ayurvedic blueprint? Head over to alisaufdavis.com, where you can download your free body graph chart or take the free dosha quiz to discover more about yourself. It's totally free, and it's a great first step to understanding how you're uniquely wired. For more ways to connect, head over to alisaufdavis.com or write me at alisaufdavis.com. Check the link in the show notes, and let's get started. Until next time, remember this, my fun, fierce, unfuckwithable soul. You already are everything you seek. Trust in your own power. You've got this.